Hi everyone, today's Happiness Wellness, I'll be talking in between my appointment with my patient. So today's topic will be liver and gallbladder meridians. We talk about how liver is in 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, gallbladder would be at midnight, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So it's important for us to take care of our body, going to bed early. It's best to go to bed before 11 o'clock, so stay in your bed around 10:30, so get yourself ready to go into a bed so that you're deep sleep before 11 o'clock, because gallbladder and liver are in charge of your blood. They are in charge of detoxing, recharging of your body's energy, recharging every nutrient that you absorb throughout the day. They reorganize and help you generate new blood, new energy for your next day. So in order to best charge your body, if we describe our body like a battery we use up till end of the day, you definitely want to charge your body's energy at a best efficient way. So from 11 to 1 o'clock midnight, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, we recommend that you are deep sleep. And unless you're working in a different schedule, if you do work at night and you go to bed in the morning, then try to get your environment nice, quiet, dark light, no blue rays, so all the electronic away from you. Get your phone charger away from you. You can have your alarm, but leave it a little bit farther from your sleeping environment so that you can fully fall asleep when it's time for you to sleep. Follow your body's circadian, and your body takes some time to acquire a new habit. It may take up to 60 days for our usual habit to acquire. So it's very important that you get into a habit like every other day. Definitely try to get into this good rhythm of going to bed early. In the second half, we'll go into more on the emotion and everything related to liver and gallbladder. See you later.
The information shared on this podcast does not replace any medical advice from your doctor. Our goal is to inspire and share our personal stories on health and wellness.
Welcome back. Sixth meridian theory, according to Chinese medicine, is going from Shaoyang to Jueyin. So Shaoyang is a meridian that is half cold, half hot, half yang, half yin. It's like your body is still like changing between like a little bit warm but going into more cold. So that would be from 11 to 1 o'clock. That would be the gallbladder midnight. But going to 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, the liver meridian, your body is completely at the yin state. So Jueyin is the most yin state, which on the yin yang you can consider is the most dark place. That would be the most yin part, and you definitely want to use the most greatest yin air timing to reboost and recharge your yin, which is the yin nutrients, or yin, we call it like the fluid or the blood of our body. So when it goes to the midnight, you want to make sure that your body is still a little bit not completely rested, but you want to try to cool them down, which means like your engine is slowing down. When you turn off the engine, you still hear a little bit sound. That's when your body is trying to adapt and slowly get stopped. When it's completely stopped, the Jueyin is the part that you're completely resting. So when you're completely resting from 1 to 3 o'clock, your body can have fully rest and recharge your body and regenerate the new blood. So when it comes to the seasons, liver and gallbladder is also related to the wood element according to 5-element theory. The wood element is related to the color of green and the wood. So anything like the grass, leafy, very leafy, vegetables that will help tonify and to benefit your liver and gallbladder. For example, the spinach, and how the spinach are high density of calcium and iron, every mineral for your body. It also helps tonify where liver and gallbladder are in charge of the muscle, the tendons, the sinews. So all the joints, all the tendons, if they're not elasticity, they're very tight, they're not moving freely. You definitely want to have some green food, like supercharged with green juice or vegetable juice to help tonify your liver and gallbladder properties. And liver, gallbladder are also importantly related to digestive system. So in the digestive system, liver and gallbladder are in the middle burner according to the three triple burner theory. So upper burner from heart and lung up, in the middle would be all the digestive system, which is the stomach, spleen, liver, gallbladder, or even large intestine, small intestine. But large intestine, small intestine will be more closely related in between from the middle burner to the lower burner, which is the urinary bladder, kidney, and also your reproductive system for both male and female, prostate and uterus and ovaries. So all of these property, when it comes to triple burner, your middle burner are in charge of the digestive system. So if your liver and gallbladder are out of balance, this meridian's out of balance, your digestive system will not be as good. You may not be properly digest the food that you intake. And that also correlate with how conventional Western medicine talks about how gallbladder are in charge of the enzyme, the chemical, everything to digest the fat molecules, the protein, and also the liver are in charge of reproducing and detoxing your blood. And in Chinese medicine, again, we talk about how liver stores the blood. So when it comes to digestive system, if you don't have these agent, which is the liver and gallbladder are in charge of these enzyme and chemical to help absorb these nutrients, whatever you're eating in your digestive system absorb is not properly absorbed, it will harm your digestive system because you're not efficiently absorbing all these food, and when our digestive system are not as good, it will harm our immune system. Again, that's why I really emphasize on the sleeping schedule. If you can fall asleep around 11 to 1 and 1 and 3, at least this 4 best hour of the day to fall asleep, you definitely can recharge and mostly benefit your blood, your nutrient, your immune system, and your digestive system. And next thing is the emotion. So when it comes to emotion on liver and gallbladder are the meridian that tends to be excess, which means when they tend to be the in charge, like they are controlling other meridian, like, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do that, when the heart is not basically a second boss of your heart, of your body. When the heart is busy working on the engine, your liver would be the second little boss, like or the chef who order everything to get everything in order. And in that case, your liver are in charge of everything. It tends to be excess. It tends to be overstressed. So when you're in high level of stress, we often talk about that as your liver is overacting, and in that case, it will create this heat and fire or chi stagnation. Your energy may get stuck because you want to get everything done, but because the flow is not the flow is stuck, so it may get stuck if everyone is not doing their job, right? So liver is more likely to have a qi stagnation or some heat in the gallbladder meridian, or even dampness when we don't properly absorb your food, digesting your food. And to take care of the liver and gallbladder, you want to avoid being too angry, because when you're too angry, creating too much qi, it creates turbulence to your liver, and your liver cannot think clear, your gallbladder cannot think clear, they cannot make their decision properly, and then they become stressed out. So one of the way is to not to be angry, which will help soothe and regulate the qi of your liver or gallbladder meridians. Let's go into break, and we'll come back to talk a little bit more about emotion and the organ. Welcome back. So we talked about when we are angry, it will harm our liver and gallbladder, because also liver and gallbladder are in charge of our eyes. When you see a person that are very angry, it's very likely that you see that after they don't sleep well the day before, or if they were angry, they're tired, you see they have the red eye, or they will, if they're a little bit older, you see them with the blurry vision, or if they tend to show that redness in their eye, dryness in their eye, is because there's too much heat in their liver and gallbladder. And in this case, that we would say anything that like carrots, or anything like with high density of vitamin A, that will help tonify your liver and gallbladder for the eye. And again, you can try persimmon tea. Persimmon tea is also a very popular tea that will help rejuvenate the fluid going into the liver and gallbladder, which will help lubricate the eye. And I hope today's information will be helpful for you. It's a very short topic on liver and gallbladder meridian, and we'll see you next time. Bye.